is Fatma Farasat and I'm a student of Business Intelligence. Now I am explaining our Python project um, about a hockey cup administration system, basically an administration system. And first I would like to show you this program working. So this is the user interface that will be shown to the user, and there are 8 options. If user selects one option, then they can enter their information about the team. If we say we are entering information about France, then there will be 2 options, 2 categories, boys or girls, and if they spell wrong here, there will be a validation. As you can see, they will ask for a validation to enter correctly, and when we will enter correctly, then the program will move forward. This is the fee participation part, that if the user has paid its fee or not. So if they say yes here, so the program will go forward. Yes, and they have shown that this is the entry has been entered in the program. If we like to see the complete list, then we can say 2, and it will show us 3 sub options. If we select 1, it will show the entry about all the teams. Similarly, if we and it is asking for a CSV file export. If anybody wants a CSV file for this information, they will provide accordingly if they say yes to the program. If now we will say no, and we will see if we can display the teams with only boys options, as it is, you can see mentioned here. With 2, we will see there are only boys option is given. Similar, the CSV file option is again popped up here, and we will say no here again for the meantime, and then we will again select 2 and take option 3. But you can see that there are no girls options, no girls teams entered yet, so they will say no. Now first I would like to enter a girl team. We can say Arab, and then we will enter a girls team. We will say their fees is paid, and now we will show the display of the girls, and it will show us a girls team that is being mentioned. So now again for the CSV file, if we display again one option, then all the teams will be displayed here. We have 4 boys team and 1 girl team, and some of the information that have been entering before are also being displayed here. So now I will like to have a CSV file. I will say yes, and you can see that all the information is transferred in a CSV file here. Now if we go back to the system, here it will be, next option will be like to update 3. If I would like to update, I would like to update in, we will ask for the ID. Every team has a unique ID, so I will select the ID number 5. That was the aware of that have been mentioned before. It will give user an option that if they don't want to change their current information, they could just enter and skip that part. And I would like to say that they have not paid their fee yet, so I will say no, and it will again display, I will see the display of all teams, and this will show that now it is unpaid and the updated date and time are mentioned here. Moving forward, we have the option and CSV file similar, it will ask again. We have an option number 4 where we can filter these IDs by their name, their show any their name, paid or unpaid status, and even their ID. So if we go by ID, and I will say 5 again, so this will be displayed. Moving forward, we have a 5th option that will be about the stats, and here the stats are being displayed that we total registrations are 5 and there is only 1 cancellation, a total amount of revenue, and the fee paid in percentages. So now moving forward with 6, if we want to delete a team from the data, so we could, if we say 5, we want to delete the 5th team, so it will again ask for an option if you want to delete it permanently. I would say yes, and then they will delete the team. Now to check, we will go and see the display of the teams again, and you can see the 5th team has been deleted. Similarly, we can also have a CSV file at this point. We will say no, and moving further we have a cancel option. Now we will say 7, and it will say which team we want to cancel. I will say I want to cancel the 4th team according to the ID, and they will again ask for a confirmation, so it will be yes. So we will see the display here again about all teams, and you can see that the France entry has been cancelled and mentioned here. No with the CSV. And here I would like to show one more thing, that if we go to stats, here the cancellations will also be shown in the stats also, that there's and there are two cancellation now, and similar will go 0 and the program will end, and with this ending goodbye message. Now about the code, we can go towards the code, and this is the main class. Here all the components of the application come together, and all the pieces of the program collect, combine, and then this starts the main menu of the program. It connects the storage, logics, and data all together so the app can run smoothly. So this is the main function defined here. This is the initialized persistent layers. This is the initialized logic layer. About this is the logic hub, basically about the this is the initialized logic hub. This is basically where there is a variable named repo is created, which gives the value, which have the values or input about together, they which have a value from the injected repository with storage, which will give a combined data handling and auto saving of the data in this variable repo. This is the model defined of this class, the main menu, the main class. And similarly, this is the user interface, this is the launch app, and this is the main function that was defined to be used accordingly in the requirements. And next I will go towards the UI.py. Here the main purpose is to manage all the interactions between the human and the software. So the main responsibilities that will be of this class is to print the menu, captures user choices, and validates the inputs that are correct or not. So as accordingly, this would be the phase where they can print the menu for the user and also the navigate the menu for the user. And also these functions defined where this class or this program can get users choices, and they valid and validates their input to give a proper and correct data towards and send a proper and correct data towards the storage. And that can be displayed in clean and updated manner. So this would be say this will be the function for update, this will be the function to be added among the validations here, and this will be for the list that is displayed to the user and taking input from them. um, Similar the UI delete option, if they want to delete any entry, and this will be the search by the search engine with the three sub options I have mentioned and shown before. This will be the cancellation, and then the last, this will be the stats that are being shown about the complete administration program. Next would be the team. Next would be the team class, and in this class the main purpose is to represent a single and team entry as an object. So this is basically giving a blueprint for a single team that needs to be filled, and that data will be used to give further information to the storage and it display in front of the user. So there basically this is the inner function that creates, these are the attributes of the object in this function defined. These are the set getters and these are the setters. The following are the setters of this function, and this is the format that is to be used about the update date or any cancellation date. And in this format the data will be stored in the JSON files about the time, about the date, sorry. And also we have date and time both for the update. This will be the gender check and this will be the cancellation check. Yes, and this will be the creates a readable summary for the team to display and update if it's different from the creation date and everything, and cancellation date, everything that is needed to be displayed in the list. Okay, next we have team repository. this is a logic hub where all the logic is being created for this program to run smoothly. So this will be the init storage. This will be the init function being initialized about the function. And then basically we are initializing the repository and loading existing data from the JSON file that has been dumped already in that. So this will be the load from storage. This will load the required data. These are required data, that attribute that are needed to be load, and the data and the information about these is needed to be load from the storage. And this will be the defined function that creates a new team with a new ID and current date, of course, that the date that the team is being created. And this is find it by ID, the part I have shown before, that we can find the teams according to using the unique ID numbers. This is for the filter, where we get filtered by name, or whether they have paid or not, or whether they are filtered by their IDs I mentioned before separately. This is by their other options. This is if the team is to be deleted, and the team is to be saved state information to be written into a permanent JSON file, this final information that is to be written. This will be full list that needs to be returned, the full list of all teams currently in the systems that can be displayed. As I showed that my practices were before the recording, they were also being displayed and showed. This is the cancellation registration team, and this is the defined function for CSV exporting. And next is the cup. And in the cup, to represent it, is basically the purpose of this class is to store and protect the global setting of the tournament, and responsibilities is to validate the tournament's data, such as name, dates, locations, and start date, end date, and description about the cup, everything as you can see here. So there are further validations about this, that the name should not be empty, it should have some name, and the date should be according to this pattern, as I have mentioned before also. And these are the getters in this class. And this is to return the sample summary of the tournament if printed according to this format. Last would be the team storage. The team storage is basically it is to handle the persistence layers, basically the saving and loading of the data. It manages the connection to physical hockey cup data in JSON file that is being dumped into the JSON file and stored into the JSON file. And it ensures that data is being loaded correctly by, you can see that it has initiated its own function here. And this is the save team the function defined here. And this and as you can see that this writes the list of teams into the JSON file, and this is called every time a change is made, so that the changes can be added again and the information is up to dated accordingly. And this is the load teams. This does this is that they reads the team data from the file of the program that is already existed and saved in the JSON file example, that where the data is being stored. And this would be it for this program. This would be it for this storage class, and this will be all for this program also. um, Many of the clauses have been tried to be fulfilled in this program, and hopefully all the requirements are being handled and applied according to our requirements mentioned in the project. So thank you. This will be all for this program and the project and recording. Thank you so much.